We're doing starting lineups, and then we're going to go. So we're here at the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. Tim,
how are you?
Did you buy a car at McGowan Auto Sales?
I have not bought a car yet. We're still looking around, but McGowan is on the top of our list because you know that when you need a car, you go to Jack McGowan Auto and you get you a car. So
man, and there's so many to look at. It doesn't matter if you want a Jeep or a truck or a farm truck or a nice SUV.
And if I get a night off, I would be happy to go look at a car.
Hey, memo. Yeah, we only have 4 games this week. Travel all over. Go to Thayer twice. Yeah, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Tell you what, gas is $3.70 right now, and we're traveling all the way down there. It's
I think crying. You over there crying?
Yeah, I think we ought to play every game at home. I don't have time for the home games, much less just walked in the deal.
Hey, all beef hot dogs at home.
All beef hot dogs.
That's all I know about.
Let me give you the starting lineup. Panthers won their first SCA contest last night. We were down covering the girls at Thayer. The boys put on they put on a little batting demonstration. It was 11-1 in the 4th inning. Man, I mean, they were hitting the ball, and they have been here lately. You know, the starting lineup is going to be as follows. Kane Meyer, and he's on the bump tonight. Cason Rollins is going to be behind the dish, and he's going to bat second. Eli Golden is going to hit third and play short. Trace Harker is going to hit cleanup and play. Sawyer Kidd's going to play first base and bat 5th. And Taylor Garner is going to DH and hit 6th. Briar Parsons is going to play left field and hit 7th. Skip Thompson's going to play third base and hit 8th. And Luke Watson is going to hit 9th and play second base. And Brady Burnett is going to be in right field, and that's who Taylor Garner is hitting for. As the umpires get out there and we're getting ready to get underway, as coach is waiting for the Rogersville coach, but Doc Gurl has got him held up over there. Doc used to coach some baseball at Rogersville in his prelim.
You got a Rogersville lineup?
Yeah, I sure do. Ben was nice enough to fill it out for me.
There we go.
Yeah, Tim's still doing some computer work. Got the center field camera up. Man, it's going to be live stream. Look at that boy go.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's all beef hot dogging it right now.
That's the waiter of the century right here.
Panthers are on a little bit of a roll. Like I said, Coach told me today when he was getting the field ready that the bats are really starting to come alive. The approaches are getting better. That's what we like to see, and that's the thing about baseball, man. I'll tell you what, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Uh-huh.
It is a marathon, and I'll tell you that there's a lot of kids that don't like to play baseball when it's under 70 degrees. A lot of people don't like to be there when it's under 70 degrees.
Hey, not the Panther fans.
They're always there, aren't they?
Yeah, Parker's on, whatever they need.
The wind blowing. Hey, and the wind really isn't blowing too bad today. It's blowing in, but it's not blowing too bad. It's not gust up to 20, 30 miles an hour like we have had.
In this nice little enclosure, I can't feel nothing.
Yeah. Just when the heat gets on. That's the only time you feel it up here.
Oh, yeah.
When that heat gets on. Going over some batting averages, Eli Golden is hitting 321 on the year and hitting 355. Kane Meyer, the freshman's hitting 538. Tim, what do you think about that?
Man.
Luke Watson's coming in at 278. Taylor Garner's hitting an even 350, excuse me. Briar Parsons is hitting 225. Trace Harker's hitting a cool 355. Skip Thompson is coming in about 240, but the pop and the power, his OPS is 900. He hits it with some power. I wonder if he got any extra base hits the last night, but just like everybody says, we can't be everywhere all the time. but we can be some places some of the time. Yeah, most
I
of
don't
the
know how
time.
that goes.
Yeah, I don't know either. Now, Ben hasn't been with us all year.
He's been living at large over in the college side, I think.
Yep, and hey, the game is up. It's on my phone. So Jack Sutherland, his brother is flat out doing it for Missouri State as they introduced the. And Purse, he's a guy that played last year. Phillips played last year. These are all guys. This is a young team, but they all started last year. Nate Akins is going to be the pitcher. Minky, we remember him from last year. Easton Hampton, we remember that name. And Jackson Parent. I mean, all these guys are returning. So Kane Meyer is going to take the mound. And the young freshman has been impressive, Tim, early on.
All the way around.
Yep, he's just been impressive. He knows the game. He's done a great job. Harker center field is really starting to grasp it this year as a junior, 3-year starter. Eli Golden, a 3-year starter. Parsons, pitched lots of innings last year. Skip Thompson, started as a freshman last year. Luke Watson took last year off, but has come back and been a good addition to this Panther roster. And I think they're all ready for the national anthem, and they're not going to get any. Are we? There we go, as they say, play ball. And that's going to do it for your McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. Hey, if you need a see Jeremy down at Jack McGowan Auto Sales. Tim, that's right. Tim and Amanda are looking. Jeremy, put the sale on them, buddy.
Yeah, hook us up.
Hey, what I'd tell you to do is get a hot dog roller machine. I'll give you some all beef hot dogs. You'll have Tim's attention.
That's right.
You'll have Tim's attention.
Hot dogs or popcorn?
Yeah, both. As Meyer is warming up on the bump, I'll tell you what, these Panthers, this is a big test for them right now. We've started to get hot, and won our first SCA game, and play Thayer on Thursday, and our second SCA game, and Conway comes here on Friday. Tim, I mean 4 games in a week. That's just that's a brutal schedule.
Oh, that's just baseball. Been like that from the get-go.
We've just learned to live with it, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just pack and go. Just pack and go. Kane is getting finished up with his warm-up tossings. Cason Rollins has done a great job behind the dish when he's asked to do it. Plays third, plays outfield, fix your sink. He does a little bit of everything as he guns it down to second base on a strike is what he threw from behind the dish. And let's see if these put up as Cash Clark leads off here for these Rogersville Wildcats. And these guys were in the Final Four last year, if you'll remember right, and had like one senior. So they are pretty productive.
Here we go.
Kane Meyer with the first pitch, and there's a strike over the outside corner, and we're underway at Mayberry. Panthers against the Wildcats. Let's go, Panthers. Meyer comes wind up, fires. There's a good curveball and a swing and a miss. Good pitch by Kane. The young freshman don't get shook too often. Sits up there poised, likes to work fast. Comes set, winds, fires. There's a ball hit out into center field. And Trey slips. And the ball goes to the base of the fence. And Clark is going to be into second with a stand-up double. And I think Trace Harker, wishes he had that back. He slipped when he turned around to go get it. And that was a double for Cash Clark. And that brings up Sutherland. Sutherland's brother plays for the Missouri State Bears. Does a little bit of everything. Plays outfield, plays infield, and closes for him. As Meyer drops behind in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Sutherland hits from the left side. He was a pain in our derriere the last time. Hey, if Moose can use language, I can use derriere. How's that? 2 balls, no strikes. Meyer checks that runner at second. He winds, he deals. There's a check swing for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike there. And you can hear Miss Zypok on the other field as she is good at what she does. She likes that. She likes that announcing.
Get riled up.
You betcha. Meyer, nobody there covering the bag, fakes his throw to second, and keeps close tabs on that runner. Cash Clark at second for Rogersville. Wine, curveball that backdoors. Oh, just misses. Where was that pitch? Looked pretty good to me. 3 balls, 1 strike on Sutherland. You got Trent in the hole. Trent killed us last year in the districts. As Meyer checks the runner at second, fires, and that ball's high and outside. Sutherland draws a walk, and their first 2 are on. Tegan Trent, the catcher, and the man, I'll tell you what, he likes playing against the Panthers. That's all I got to say. Very good defensive catcher for Logan Rogersville. Meyer looks in with runners on first and second. He fires back. The runner's back head first. A timed play between him and Eli. And maybe the catcher calls that because Eli wasn't moving till right at the last moment. Trent hits from the right side. 2 men on. Panthers trying to hold the Rogersville Wildcats. There's a beautiful curveball. Breaks right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Trent. Nobody out. Meyer comes set, checks on the runners. He winds, he deals, and there's a curveball that just stays up in the zone. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, and we're baseball in Mayberry on a Tuesday night. You bet.
Beautiful Tuesday night.
It is. It started out a little chilly, though, if you were up very early, Tim. It was a little bit chilly. That wind was kind of a brisk. He winds. There's a runner's go. Curveball fire down there, and a good throw by Rollins. But I'll tell you, Cash Clark just beats the throw. Head first slide, and Sutherland goes into second. One ball, 2 strikes. They're telling the umpire that was a little high, wasn't it? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. Trent calls time.
That's good. I can put some mustard on this dog.
You bet. Put some mustard on that dog. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Meyer trying to get an out here. That ball's just a touch outside. Good place to miss when it's 1-2. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just underway. Got started a little early because I've just got 4:31, Tim.
Hey, better than starting late.
You betcha. There's a curveball. He
crushed
jams that. It's going back. Breyer's on the chase. And that ball gets out of here. And that Tegan Trent, I mean, we need to just walk him. He just kills us at the plate. Has the last 2 years. And a 3-run homer here for Rogersville to start the first inning, and that was a no-doubter. Definitely not wind-aided. That brings up Jackson Purse. Jackson, the left fielder. Meyer, just got to keep going, buddy. He winds, he deals. Good fastball there. just a little bit up. Just a little bit up. He winds, he deals. That one's just a touch outside. Bases are emptied. 3-0 Rogersville right here in the top of the first inning. He winds, curveball stays up in the zone. You got Purse, and then Phillips is on deck for Rogersville. Meyer winds, deals. There's a good fastball. Man, where did that miss? Having a little problem there. And that brings up Clayton Phillips. That's a big kid. Phillips plays first base and looks like it. Probably plays guard, too, on the football team.
It's a full-grown man down there.
Yeah, he's a big one. No ball, 3-0's your score. There's a good pitch, and a ball hit the opposite way. Harker's on the move. The ball gets caught by Burnett, and he fires it in, and Burnett had to cover some ground there. Good play by Brady Burnett out there in right field. That ball was well hit. That brings up Cole Evans. Cole playing right field. He looks like a pitcher, too. One out here, runner on first. Almost doubled him off. That one's high and outside. One ball, no strikes, one out, 3-0 Rog. Runner on first. And they've hit the ball hard. Even that out was hard.
Oh, yeah.
Meyer comes set, fires. There's a pop-up. That goes out of play. Oh, hits Tim's car. He's going to need a new car. One ball, one strike, one out. Man, nothing like being home, Tim.
Love it.
You know, you brought that table and nice chairs and everything like that, and Thayer's good host, but there's nothing like our press box.
Oh, yeah. We even got our own concierge here just bringing us hot dogs.
Hot dogs and everything.
Making sure the waters are filled.
Yeah. Richard's on the move. He let you take the camera to center field, though. I saw that. Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
We all can't be perfect.
Yeah, I know it. Runner on second as he still second. Meyer looks in, gets the sign from Rollins. He studies the runner and fires home, and that's a beautiful pitch. As he paints the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Evans. 1 down here. Top of the first inning, and Rogersville's trying to get some here. Kane's trying to prevent the fire. He checks the runner, fires. Oh, big curveball, and it's just he's not got the feel for it yet as it stays up in the zone. He's thrown some good ones, but that one just didn't break, and he's thrown a couple of them up there. As the game wears on, I'd say he'll get a better feel for that pitch. Lots of fans in the stands.
We haven't had a whole lot of moisture on this field, though.
No.
It's got to be like rock down there.
And that's ball 4. And Coach Richardson goes out to talk to Kane Meyer, and as he goes out to talk to the young freshman, we're going to send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors. Panthers down 3-0 here in the top of the first on the home.
Grove is more than just a place. It's a community. At Progressive Ozark Bank, you'll always find a friendly face ready to help you grow. Whether you're growing a business with our farm and ag loans or simply growing your family's future, our online banking app makes managing your money easy, even letting you track receipts on the go. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics. And with the Progressive Ozark Bank Season Pass debit card, Panther home games for free.
For free? Yeah! Woo!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Strikes for the most part. Walk 2, though, and that's unlike Kane. He has pretty good control. You know, and when they take advantage of a mistake like that, and this is Nate Akins, the pitcher, And there's a beautiful, that's a sweeper curve. He throws two different kinds of breaking pitches. That's kind of a sweeper curve. No balls and one strike as he comes at it with a different arm angle. He checks that runner at second. He and Eli are playing cat and mouse. There's a good pitch right there for strike two. One down. Runners on first and second for the Logan Rogersville Wildcats. Meyer comes set, trying to work out of a jam. Fires. There's a beautiful pitch right there for strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, good night is what Kane said. And that was a beautiful pitch.
One more to go. We can get out of this inning.
Get out of here and get the bats rolling. Minky, the third baseman. Meyer looks in, gets a sign, fires. There's a nice – where did that miss at? Woo. One ball, no strikes, two outs. Runners on first and second. Now, if we get 2-2 count with two outs here, this is deuces wild right now, Tim. There's one hit into right field, a good piece of hit, and that's going to get down. Burnett's over there as it hit nowhere man's land, and the ball just kind of died. He hits the cutoff man, but not until Rogersville scores another run. Makes it 4-0. Man, that was a piece. That was an inside-out swing. He just went with the pitch, and it was a little bit on the inner half, and he just took it right over the first baseman's head. And that ball died out there. Did you see that, Tim? It hit the turf and it didn't bounce anywhere.
I got nothing left. Runners on first and third.
You betcha. And there's a shot to left field. Parsons on the move. That ball gets by him all the way to the fence. And Hampton, the number 9 hitter, is in second with a stand-up double. And they call time. And we're going to have a courtesy running as the DH is going to have somebody come in and run for him. And we're back to the top of the lineup, unfortunately. That brings up Cash Clark, who's already scored one run. The runner on second, 2 outs. Rogersville has not been cheated at the plate. When they have made an out, besides that one strikeout, they blistered that thing. Burnett made a good play on it in center field. That was a line shot. Clark steps in there. He hit one to dead center field last time. There's a beautiful curveball there by the young freshman. One thing about it, my money says Kane, by the time he's a senior, look out. We got a lot of time with the young freshman. There's a good pitch, and he fouls that off. Burnett's chasing, but it goes over on the softball field. Got junior high baseball here today, too. Who's in town? Licking's in town. Ben informed me.
Mountain Grove Middle School, I think they're undefeated so far is what I read.
Oh, man. No balls, 2 strikes. Meyer looks in, gets the sign from Rollins, winds and deals. That ball stays up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase. Good pitch when you're 0-2 for the young freshman. 2 down. 6 runs. Oh, and it hits him.
So got him in the hand.
And now runners on first and second. That brings up Sutherland, the lefty. Clark was down 1-2 in the count and got hit. Meyer trying to get through the first. 6-0 here, Logan Rogersville. They beat Nixa the other night pretty handedly. There's a nice pitch. Just misses off the outside edge. 1 ball, no strikes. Beautiful day for baseball. Beautiful day to do anything. And the ball gets out into center field, but the runner holds up at second as we tried to pick him off out there. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Man, this has been a long top of the first, Tim. You guys are 3 all-beef hot dogs in, and we're not even out of the first inning. He winds, he deals. That ball stays up. 2 balls and no strikes. Six to nothing's your score. People still coming in. Junior high, middle school baseball, beautiful pitch there as he backdoors a curve in there. 2 balls and 1 strike on Sutherland. Meyer comes set, checks the runner at second. Checks the 2 balls and 1 strike there.
Right.
I was right. And there's a fastball. Watson dives for it, but it gets through into right field. Rogersville's going to try to score another one. They got a runner going to third, and he's going to make it. And Cash Clark, he goes head first, and Rogersville's up 7-0, and that's going to be it for Meyer. The young freshman just couldn't get anybody out today. And you get a couple walks and they hit like that. And that's he's got a lot of baseball left to play. Trust me on that. As we change pitchers, we're going to send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors. Panthers down 7-0 here in the top of the first.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Now pitching for the Panthers, number 15, Briar Parsons.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball in the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Briar Parsons is on the bump right now as he comes in and relieves Kane Meyer. And he gets to see no other than Teagan Trent, who hit a 3-run homer, and Briar was well aware of it because it went over his head out in left field. Trent digs in. I mean, he must have a 750 lifetime batting average against the Panthers. He takes a big hack at that one, fouls it off. He just torches us every time we play. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 7-0. Briar's coming in to put this fire out. The lefty checks the runner at first, fires home. That curveball's up in the zone, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And there goes the runner. And that ball, and Parsons cuts it off. Good play there. As the runner on third almost had him leaning. Breyer was looking there. Kind of like that play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. I thought it was going through. He winds and fires. There's a strike. Oh, my goodness gracious. Woo, where did that miss? 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Oh, I'm over here listening to you.
No.
You'd be watching the ump, huh?
Yeah. There's a pitch or drilled. Oh, and it hits off of Luke Watson's glove. He hustles. And, man, a sharp line drive, and they're going to try. They got the runner hung up between third. See if we get him. Parsons runs him back. We got to get him. Man, he's going to be safe into third base. As he gets caught way off of third, but he gets back in there. Runner on first, and I mean that ball, I'd like to know the exit velo of that baby. It handcuffed Luke Watson as it hit him right in the heel of the glove. He just didn't have time to do it. I mean, you're not going to get many hit at you that hard. And I'm telling you, Tegan Trent kills us. That is he's hit the ball that hard for 3 years. Hopefully he's a senior and gets out of here. And there's a good pitch right there. Just a touch up.
It's Jackson Purse.
Yeah, Purse, the left fielder. Now it's 8-0. Downtown Central evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. But you don't want to throw them right there very often against this Rogersville team. You'll regret that. You got to knit the corners. There's one right over the outside corner, just like we talked about, and Breyer does it. He's listening to us up here, Tim. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
He's got his headphones in, listening
You
to
bet.
Big Country 99.
And there's one fouled off to the right side. Probably goes over on the middle school field. We'll keep you updated on middle school. We're playing Licking. 0-0 in the second inning. And they'll play 2 tonight. And there's a nice pitch. Oh, just misses. Man, oh, man. He don't call the high strike. He don't call the low strike. Jeepers, cats. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And somebody on second.
Yeah, and somebody on second. Deuce is wild. Tim, you were waiting for that for 2 days.
Yes, sir.
For 2 days. Parsons. Now the count's even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Deuces are definitely wild. He winds and throws. Good pitch there as it's on the inner half. And all he can do is foul that thing off. Good pitch by Breyer. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Got some rain, though. The field is green. Grass is growing. He winds, he deals. There's a ball fouled off. A good cut there by Purse. Still count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Man, the Panthers need to find a way to get out of this inning. Parsons winds, he deals. That one's high. Now bases are juiced. Here comes the little guy again.
The little guy.
Yeah.
Phillips.
And he's hitting from the right side this time. Didn't he hit from the left side last time? Ben corrects me. I'm glad to have Ben back up here. Ben is a baseball guru. And there's one hit out into right field. It's hit shallow. They're going after it. The ball's fair, just fair, right behind first base. Or they call it foul now. Panthers get a break. Man, I was going to say, how many times can you hit it over in that same place? Now, that ball wasn't hit hard. That's just a long strike. Thank goodness, with bases loaded. Drinking Pepsi Zero today, Tim. I've never drank it
I
before.
love
It's pretty
Pepsi
good.
Zero. Yeah.
There's a ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Cy over there singing on the mic.
Yep. There's one drilled into the 4-hole. That makes it 9-0. They're going to send 2 home. That makes it 10. And the runner goes to second base, and a nice piece of hitting there. And Panthers have got to worry about getting – we need to get somebody out here. And Percy.
Cole Evans.
No, that was Evans, wasn't it? Or Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips hit that. Evans is up.
Evans is up. Phillips went the opposite way on an outside pitch. Good Rogersville crowd here, too. They must not work. They're probably retired. No balls, 1 strike.
Probably banking on all their kids to make it to the MLB.
Yeah. They wind and deals. That pitch is just a touch inside. Fires down to third. Oh, I thought he hesitated enough. He was out. I think he got caught. The field ump got caught sleeping. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's one hit over foul down the first base line. And Breyer goes ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Throw him that dark ball, Breyer. 10 runs on 7 hits for the visiting Rogersville Wildcats.
It is insane.
Oh, that ball. Oh, that was close. Way closer than the batter made it look. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. And the guy umping. And there's a ball hit right. Now, C&I single. I mean, that one's not 70 miles off the bat. That makes it 11-0. No joy in Mudville today right now.
No, sir.
Got to find a way to answer. And that brings up Aikens, the pitcher. He's not worried if he makes it. He's got an 11-run cushion to work with when he goes on the bump. There's a strike right there. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
You're just tuning in. We are in the top of the first. Scores 11-0 Rogersville.
Yeah, when my score update hadn't been working too good, Tim. When you get down like this, we just don't update it too good.
If I was just tuning in, I'd be like, is that for real?
Yeah, it is. We've watched it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Never say die, though.
No, sir.
And that ball's high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Panthers got to be getting frustrated, but give them a chance at bat. Let's see what happens.
Myers at short. Where'd Eli go? Out to left? That ball just barely misses the outside corner. I'll tell you, this strike zone's getting smaller and smaller. 3 balls, 1 strike. He's definitely a hitter's ump.
Runners at first and third.
And there's one hit way down the left field line, hopefully curving foul. Good thing. Goes out in the parking lot.
Are these guys just live in the batting cage or what?
Yeah, I think so. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Somebody's got lots of quarters.
There's a one hit. Oh, and it hits off of Sawyer Kidd's glove. It was a tough play. Just a slow grounder, and I'm telling you, Murphy's Law has gone into effect here. What can go wrong will. Now, runners on first and second again with 2 outs. And that brings up Minky, the third baseman. He digs in from the right side. Let's get a ground ball and somebody have it and somebody field it. There's a good pitch by Breyer. Curveball, backdoors him. No balls and 1 strike. He winds and deals. There's a foul. Hit back off the screen. Good pitch by Breyer. 2 down. 0-2 count. See if Breyer can't put him away. We got some work to do at the dish. There's a swing. Oh, a ground ball hit right at Meyer. Meyer up with it. Fires to second, and that's going to do it for Rogersville here in the top of the first, but not until they wear us out as they get 12 runs on 8 hits. And Strand 2 will be back with more Panther baseball on the
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We moved to the bottom of the first inning, hallelujah. And Kane Meyer's going to start us off. Kane hitting over 500 on the year. Just a freshman.
Waiting up for the Panthers, number 3, Kane Meyer.
Meyer digs in from the right side. He's facing Akins. See if he can't get us going. We've got a lot of work to do. Just got to chip away a few runs an inning and hold them down. And that ball's down and low. And Akins has a little velo. Lots of kids in that Rogersville dugout, too. Akins winds and deals. There's one hit down the third baseline. Just foul. And Kane was right on that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lots of cars here in the outfield. Kids playing on the bleachers and jumping off of them. They're having fun. Oh, and it hits Kane.
Man, how many times has he been hit this year?
I mean, he's just a magnet. He's just a magnet. There's no doubt. That brings up Case and Rollins, the freshman duo up here at the top of the order. Meyer gets a big lead off of first. good speed. That's what we need is base runners and lots of them.
All day.
Yeah, as Aiken winds and fires just a little low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Trent behind the plate has a good arm, and they throw over. He's just back in. Maybe a half a step closer, Kane. 1 ball, no strikes here. We need base runners. There's no doubt about it. Bottom of the first. Rogersville up 12-0. And that's outside. Oh, and he fires down there, and he's just back. Tegan Trent, he's a good catcher. There is no doubt about it. 2 balls, no strikes on Kaysen. As Aiken looks in, he winds, he fires. He paints the outside corner for strike 1. He's got good velo out there. Good fastball. Haven't seen any breaking stuff yet. 2 balls, 1 strike on the freshman. Meyer on first, hit by a pitch. There's one just off the plate, which he calls a strike.
He does?
Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We didn't get one of those calls.
Okay.
The whole last inning, we did not get a call like that. He fires back to first. And with who's umping, I wouldn't know why you'd think we would get a call. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's the same pitch. He called it a ball that time. Count moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's over in the left-handed batter's box. It's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. See if there's a good cut on an outside pitch. And that was ball 4, but he had to swing at it because he's had 2 of them called strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nobody down. Need base runners. Panthers trying to scratch back in this thing. He fires back to first. Oh, just got in under the tag. And they're working on Kane over there, and he's testing him. He gets a big lead. Good athlete. I'll tell you, Meyer is the exceptional freshman.
Multiple sports, right?
Yeah, multiple sports. He comes set, fires. There's a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it for Rollins. Kaysen goes down swinging. And that brings up Golden with 1 out. Meyer still on first.
Trace Harker on deck.
You betcha. And Trace Harker on deck and Sawyer Kidd in the hole, and they fire down there. That ball gets by him,
Hey.
but not far enough for Kane to advance. I have no idea. I was watching the play at first. 1 ball, no strikes. 12-0 here. Panthers trying to get some base runners, get a few runs each inning. There goes Meyer. Good jump there. Trent has no chance to get him, even if the ball hadn't gone to the backstop. Beautiful jump by Meyer out there. Good piece of base running. 3-0 Middle School Panthers over Licking, top of the 3rd inning. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike on Eli Golden with a runner in scoring position. Akins checks the runner at second, which is Kane. Fires, and that's a curveball that just stays up and in. It moves the count to
2-1.
2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second base for the Panthers. Akins winds, he deals. That ball's low. 3-1. Good eye by Eli. Man, when they have a family slow pitch softball game, I'll bet that thing's competitive. The golden 4th of July. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And a ball hit right off the handle. Akins fires to first, but Meyer goes to third, and that's going to bring up Harker with Sawyer Kidd on deck. Let's just bat around.
Now batting for the Panther, 21, Trace Parker.
Trace playing center field. Got Meyer on third, 2 outs. A base hit right here would be big. And there's a fastball right downtown central as that dissects home plate. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Panthers need runs. Need runs. Akins comes set, gets the sign from Trent. He winds. There's a curveball. Harker hit it well, but it goes to the first baseman. He takes it unassisted, and that's going to do it for the Panthers, who get no runs on no hits in strand 1. We'll be back with the top of the second on the
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Ooh. Collins that slept. As Kaysen was throwing it down to second, he'd get the ball bobbled. Panthers, we moved to the top of the second inning. Panthers down 12-0. Let's hope we can hold them here and get some runs going.
Leading off for the Wildcats, number 2, Hampton.
Brings up Hampton. Hampton with a base hit his last time. He stroked a double. And this Rogersville lineup is scary.
Apparently. Hitting everything.
Well, they played their first 4 or 5 games of the year, or 3 or so, without their starting about 3 or 4 of their pieces, and now they're back. And that ball's a little bit outside. And they've been beating everybody. Beat Willard, and Willard's the baseball school. There's a nice pitch. Just a touch low, and the count moves to 2 balls and no strikes. Breyer trying to keep us. Nope, there's a high fly ball, and we're rushing in on it. See if we can make the play, and we do. Who's that out there? Is that Rollins?
Number 2.
Yeah, Kaysen Rollins out has moved to left field. Kane Myers behind the plate. That was Kane that the ball slipped out of his hand. Sorry, Kaysen.
Pinning it on the wrong guy.
Kaysen's out there playing left field. He's a Swiss Army knife, I'm telling you. He can play about any position on the baseball field. One ball, no. There's a ball hit over towards right field. Sawyer Kid's on the move, but it goes out of play. This is the Clark. Cash Clark. Clark hit one over Harker's head. Harker, when he turned around to go get it, slipped. And that ball goes to the backstop a little bit inside. Rogersville on deck hitter goes and gets it, or the in the hole hitter. There's a ball hit straight up. Burnett making a long run. It goes out of play. They continue to try the right side. Two balls, two strikes, one out here. Kane was at short. Now he's behind the plate. Eli's back to short. There's a high curveball for a ball. Moves the count full.
That one's in the dirt.
And that one's in the dirt for ball four. Cash doesn't even know he walked. So with one out, a runner on for Rogersville, and that's what we don't need. 3 balls and Sutherland, who had a base hit his last at bat, lined out his first at bat, hit it hard. Burnett made a good play on it. There's a ball right at the knees for a strike. Good pitch by Breyer. Breyer looks in, gets the sign, runner on first. Good pitch there. Just misses. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball's a little bit low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sutherland, left-handed hitter. Brother plays for Missouri State. Plays well. There's a ball inside. It hits him. And that's those free bases that Coach Richardson talked. Twelve to nothing here in the top of the second inning. Runners on first and second. And that brings up Trent. And that ball's high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Breyer needs to groove it in. Breyer winds, he deals. That ball just misses. Man, I'll tell you what, this strike zone's getting smaller and smaller up there. That ball painted the inside corner. Watch the video. And that ball, he fires down to first. Oh, the ball comes out of Sawyer's glove. Nice idea by Meyer. 3 balls, no strikes. One out. Runners on first and second. There's a good pitch. Just misses. And now the bases are full.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness. And that brings up Purse.
This game hurts.
Yeah, we're just not getting the calls, not making the pitches. Middle school's taking care of business. supporting the concession stand good. Might be a get your all beef hot dogs. 3-0 top of 4 for the middle school Panthers, and they're taking care. I think they're undefeated is what Tim said.
That's what I believe I read. I have been wrong, but
No balls, 1 strike here. There's a nice pitch by Breyer. Into purse. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We don't need to give up any more runs. He winds, he deals. That ball's high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase. A good place to miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and there's a pitch in. Jammed him, and it gets by. Good play. Oh, Breyer can't make the catch, and that's going to score another run. Oh, good play. Watson was over there. Kid went all the way for it. Probably was far enough where Kid needed to stay on the bag. Just a hustle play right there. You can't criticize anybody on that. But Luke covered a lot of ground, got over there, and I mean Breyer busted at the first, and we just couldn't make the grab. 13-0. That should have been an out. Good pitch. There's a ball fouled off. Hit on the handle, jammed him, got the ground ball you needed. I mean, they just hit it in weird places, Tim. Just hit it in weird places. No balls, 1 strike.
I'd love to say it's just a fluke game for him, but
No, nice pitch there. As he backdoors a curveball that breaks all the way over the inside corner. And the big other way does not like and he drills one to the shortstop. They go to second for 1. Watson fires to first. Oh!
he got it.
You watching the instant replay, Tim?
Not really. I'm just watching the other camera.
Oh, okay. He just beats the throw. That was a bang-bang play. Good try by the Panthers. That brings up Evans with 2 outs.
You get another run on that?
Yep. 14-0 here in the top of the second.
Runners on first and third.
Hey, good shovel. There's a ball drilled, and it goes foul down the left field line, or right field line. Two outs. Panthers trying to get out of it. Fires over to first. You got that runner on third. Got to be careful with that play. Breyer comes set. Fires again. You're going to have to watch that guy over here, Breyer. He might decide to go home. I think the coach has probably just told him, if he goes to first one more time, you go home. He fires it in there. He drills a line drive down the first baseline. Man, he put a swing on that one. Evans, a tall, lanky kid, looks like a pitcher. Hits from the left side. Those guys better be awake over there in the dugout. He winds. Oh, almost hits him. Brushback pitch maybe, Tim. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We've given up enough runs. We need to get it out here. Go hit. He winds. He deals. That ball gets by the catcher. He's going to try to come home. Yeah, he gets him. What a play there by Kane Myers and Breyer Parsons. Kane with a good relay. Breyer goes down to make the tag, and that's going to do it here in the top of the second inning as we get 3 runs on a couple hits. I don't know what you call that play at first, but I'll let Ben take care of that. And we'll be back with the bottom of the second inning with the Panthers coming to hit on.
a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out, whether it's a loan or deposit account. Let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past,
exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sawyer Kidd at the bat, and here we go. Panthers are going to have a rally inning. I can feel it.
You can feel it, huh?
No, I can feel it. And there's a pitch. It's a strike. Akins does have a little velo. I don't know if we've seen, besides the Harrison kid, I don't know if we've seen anybody that throws quite as hard as he does. No balls, one strike. That ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, but nobody's on to take advantage of it.
Just take off running, Sawyer. See what
Yeah.
happens. Let's confuse everybody.
Sawyer's a hustler. There's no doubt about it. Good football player. He's going to have a heck of a year next year. Good baseball player. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pitch. He swings right through that fastball. That might be the hardest ball that Akins has thrown.
You got a lot of juniors moving up next year that I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
All sports.
All sports. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Panthers need base runners. He winds, he deals. That ball's low and away. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're at Mayberry Field. Panthers against the Logan Rogersville Wildcats. Wildcats who made a trip to the state baseball tournament last year, and everybody just about back. And that ball's in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sawyer's worked his way back from an 0-2 count. Kid digs in. He's right over the plate. He hugs that plate. His toes are on the white line as they wind, and he swings and misses and goes down. That brings up Taylor Garner. Taylor's been hot lately. We saw him have 2 or 3 base hits at Gainesville the other night. Been swinging a good stick. Also throwing good. I've seen where his ERA is good. He drills one into right field. That's going to get that. Oh, the right fielder robs Taylor Garner. A great job of hitting. Went with the pitch, took it to right field on an outside fastball. The right fielder dove and came up with it. Man. Shoot.
This team got any weaknesses anywhere? Come on.
That brings you. Maybe you use that technique.
All right, yeah, try it out.
Yep. And that ball's high and outside by Akins. Put the voodoo on him. He's due.
That's right.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 down.
Ooh.
That's a swing and a miss on an outside fastball. Good cut by Breyer. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Akins comes set. And there's one. Slowly hit out towards short. He's going to have to hurry. He fires across the diamond and gets Breyer by a half a step. And that's going to do it for the Panthers here in the bottom of the second as they go down 1, 2, and 3. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther.
Grove is more than just a place. It's a community. At Progressive Ozark Bank, you'll always find a friendly face ready to help you grow. Whether you're growing a business with our farm and ag loans or simply growing your family's future, our online banking app makes managing your money easy, even letting athletics. And with the Progressive Ozark Bank Season Pass debit card, you get into all the Panther home games for free.
For free? Yeah! Woo!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. That's the What's that?
So you're just dropping some baloney knowledge on everybody.
Yeah. Well, Cousin Justin is the baloney expert coming from Michigan. Him and Ryan Curtis. Ryan went to the national championship game the other night in Indianapolis. You know, and we talked about it a little bit the other day when we were in Thayer as he was texting us and bothering us. But you know, he wore that Michigan sweatshirt every home game till it walked away. You know, that thing had been sweat and tears and blood. And it just finally got up and moved out.
Mostly tears?
Yeah, it just got up and moved out. I mean, he had to get a new sweatshirt.
They finally got it, huh?
Yeah, but they finally got it. He was there, sent me videos. He's a Michigan diehard. Parsons throws it a little bit inside. Watts, yeah, played basketball. He'll pitch too. He rips it down the first baseline, just foul. And who's Watts hitting for? Is Watts hitting for Minky? Watts, who pitched against us last year, drills one right by out into center field. He had about 7 threes against us, too, in basketball. He does a good job there. Good pitch by Parsons. He just went and got it. Outside pitch, and nailed it. 14-0's your score here. Johnson is the new batter. Rogersville's starting to let some other kids hit. Watts sure didn't hurt him any. Parsons checks the runner. There's another scorcher that gets out into right field. 2 pinch hitters have back-to-back singles for the Rogersville Wildcats. My goodness.
Actually, 28 was batting for Evans, and then Johnson batted for Aikens, and this is Minky right now.
All right, so
Wildcats, number 7, Roman Minky.
So Minky's batting. So there's the strike. Minky, the third baseman. Panthers trying to put this fire out, and it's hot. Now I'm telling you, this team can hit. That ball's in the dirt. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Parsons comes set, fires home. That ball's high and outside. Panthers trying to hold them here. We're in the top of the 3rd inning, and Rogersville's had their way, and they got runners on, nobody out. There's a beautiful pitch that paints the inside corner. evens the count at 2 balls. Nice pitch there by Parsons. He comes set, fires. There's a good pitch. Gets away from Meyer. Meyer has him hung out. And he's out. Gets the call, and Parsons gets a strikeout. As the infielder and the infield ump says he went far enough. Jackson was being EH for before, so now he's going to hit. With runners on first and second, 1 out, Parsons records his first strikeout, and there's a swing. And Sawyer's been busy over there on that right side of the field. Him and Burnett and Luke. I mean, I'll tell you what, these Logan Rogersville guys like to pepper it right there.
Just play on the line.
You bet. Top of the third inning. Rogersville's hit everything. And there they go. As a double steal's on, Watts goes into third. One ball, one strike, 1 out. And the Rogersville coach goes over to talk to Coach Richardson. I don't think he told him to steal. Parent, who was being EH for, now gets the hit for himself. That ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Watts holds. It's hard to get a guy that was sitting on the bench, not the, you can't do this and you can't do that.
But I want it.
Yeah, well, he hadn't gotten to play, you know. He's watched everybody else score those runs. A swing and a miss there. Evens the count. Parsons.
3-2.
Is it 3-2?
I don't know.
That ball's in the dirt, and he walks him. And he's out. And Watts gets out as Meyer has to dodge the umpire to get back in there, and that's 2 outs here. In the top of the third, that was kind of a weird play. You got to watch that one at home. The ball just got behind Kane Meyer. The runner decided to come. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, Cash Clark. Clark led off with a double to start this game, and he hits a high fly ball to left field. And Cason's going back, catches it right about on the fence, and that's going to do it for Rogersville here in the top of the third. And they get, believe it or not, no runs.
What?
On a couple hits, and strand 3. We'll be back with Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther Sports.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Poor cousin Justin.
It cracks me up.
Hey, we haven't even made it through our order yet. Now, Skip, let's go. Skip has put some swings on it, had his first home run the other day.
Is he due?
He's due. We're all due. There's a ball just low and outside. Is Aiken still pitching? New pitcher in here for the Rogersville Wildcats. Who is it?
Lewis.
Lewis. Ben's trying to keep me updated. And there's a ball hit right back at the pitcher, and that's how it's gone all day for Rogersville. That was a Rhett Lewis? Wyatt Lewis. And a good hard hit by Skip, and he gets robbed. Now you see it, now you don't kind of thing. That brings up Luke Watson here in the bottom of the third inning, and it's just going that way for the Panthers today. And there's a ball swung on, fouled out of play by Luke. One out here in the top of the first, and Skip don't need to hold his head. He hit a sizzler back up the middle. And there's a curveball that breaks way out of the zone by Lewis. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if Luke can't get us started. Then back to the top of the order with Kane Meyer. And that ball's high and outside. Doesn't matter how we get on, we just need to get on. Lots of them. Lewis winds and deals. There's a swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here. He winds and deals. There's a swing on a curveball, and Luke goes down. And that's Lewis's first strikeout. That brings the top of the order back up, and Kane Meyer. Two outs. Winding a pitch by Lewis, and he likes that curveball as it breaks right across the plate. No balls, 1 strike on Meyer. Lewis, he winds, he deals. Sneak over the outside corner, and the count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down. There's a slow hit ball to the shortstop. Meyer's got good speed. They come up firing, and that's going to do it for the Panthers here in the third as they go 3 up, 3 down, and we're still looking for an answer against these Wildcats from Logan Rogersville. And we'll be back with more Panther baseball.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
back to Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Panthers down 14-0. Briar Parsons has come in relief of Kane Meyer, and Kane just sends it out into center field. And Jack Sutherland leads it off for the Wildcats. See if we can't hold them here again. So far, 2 different pitchers for the Wildcats, and they've shut the Panthers out, but everything the Panthers hit seems to go in a glove or find a glove.
On the infield.
Yeah, on the infield, on the outfield. I mean, we've hit some blisters out there. Sutherland strokes at one, skip, has a bead on it. It's going towards out of play. And it gets out of play. Excuse me, but we can't see behind that. I can see behind it, but I just can't see right even with it. Parsons, there's one drilled into center field. Harker's on it. It gets by Harker, and Sutherland slows down and stops in at second base. And another double as Sutherland rips it. Harker playing over in right center field, had a long way to go. Now you got Trent with a home run already today. Sutherland getting rid of his gear. As he jogs back in, I'll tell you what, from last year to this year, he started pitching against us when we played up there the first game. He's grown about 2 feet. Good athlete. Played on the state championship basketball team.
Oh, what happened to Kane there?
Oh, and that hit off of Kane's wrist. Kane's holding his wrist right there, trying to shake it off. Trent took a good hack at it, and he knows how that feels. Kane. Right on his catching hand, I think, is what he took it, right at the back of it. Coach Richardson out looking at him. He's all right. He's tough.
Rub some dirt on it.
You bet. Briar says, hey, I need a baseball, though. Everybody claps. Runner on second base.
Got an RV out there.
Yeah, there's an RV watching the game, huh? Might be going to stay for a few days. That ball's inside. Trent scissors his way away from that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here. Top of the 4th inning. And there's one hit. And Harker's got it. He's got a bead. And Harker's had a tough time out there reading that baseball. As that ball, he goes back to the fence and it falls in front of him. And sometimes that's how it goes. And I'll tell you what, he's had some tough opportunities out there. Runners on the corner. As I'll tell you, they didn't get a good jump off of second base. Sutherland didn't, because he thought that thing was going to get caught. And here's the pitch, high and outside. I'm trying to find out who this is. This is a new hitter, and a swing and a miss.
What's his number?
25.
It's Peyton Felton.
Peyton Felton is pinch hitting for Purse. And he looks at the ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and 1 strike. Excuse me. There's one drilled into left center field, right center field. It gets down, and everybody moves around. And I'll tell you what, it don't matter where Trace plays. He can go to left center when there's a right-hander up or right center when there's a left-hander up. It's going the opposite way. Trace is going, I can't, that's not how this is supposed to work. It's now 15-0 here, top of the fourth inning.
Runner still on the corner.
You betcha. There's a big swing and a miss. And that's number 15 pinch hitting. Who's number 15, Tim? That's Johnson. Johnson pinch hitting, and he gets a high inside pitch. And Rogersville. And there's one drilled to Luke at second. Luke's up with it, fires to second for one. Eli can't get it out of his glove to turn two. Oh, they call him safe at second base. Coach Richardson is going out there to have a chat. And they changed it. Coach Richardson's having a deal. He does not like that. He's had his say. And as they call him out and then safe. There's a ball hit at Sawyer at first. He steps on the bag, looks to go to second, but just holds it. And now there's 2 outs. Number 3's up for Rogersville as they're going through their bench. Everybody's getting a swing. And there's a good cut. $15-0's your score. There's a one just placed right out in right field. That's going to bring home another run. And we can't stop the bleeding. $16-0 here at Mayberry Park.
Other than the all beef hot dogs, it is a sad day. Pretzels are banging too.
Well, there's lots of things. There we go. Ball hit right back up the middle. Watson almost makes a great play on it. He fields it. And we're just having a tough one of those Murphy Law days. What can go wrong will.
17-0.
You have those days in baseball. Baseball's a cruel sport. Parsons, and he hits the batter. So bases are loaded with, is there only one?
I thought there was 2, but we'll call it 1.
All right. I thought we got it. No, they didn't call him out at second. And there's a high outside fastball. And it's on the leadoff hitter, Clark. Clark's had a productive day at the plate, but most of them have. That ball's a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. Nowhere to put him. Top of the 4th. There's a cut there by Clark. He fouls it off to the screen. 2-1's your count. And that ball's high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded here in the top of the 4th. Score is 17-0. That ball's in the dirt.
18-0.
18-0. Coach Richardson's making his way out to the mound. And as Coach Richardson makes a pitching change, we'll send it back to the studio for a word from our great sponsors on the home.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Brady Burnett has come in the submariner. He pitched effectively his last time out. Let's see if he can't shut this Wildcat offense down, Tim. I mean, nothing else has been able to.
What do I got to lose, right?
You betcha.
Just try this.
Just throw strikes. 18-0 here in the top of the fourth inning.
Bases loaded.
Panthers with one out, trying to make it 2 outs. A ground ball here would be nice. Burnett comes set, fires, good pitch there for a strike. And it's a hard ball to pick up. I'll tell you what, if you've never seen it, first time through the order, he can be a handful. He comes set, fires that, and there's a nice pitch. I don't know where that one missed. Looked like it cut right across the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike here. He comes set, fires right in. That's a little dipsy-do curveball right there, Tim.
A dipsy-do curveball.
Oh, man. Well, when you throw it submarine, it just kind of, there's 1-2. And that's an out. Burnett strikes out his first guy he faces. Where have you been?
Okay.
Deadman at the plate. As there's a curveball that gets by Meyer. That's a pass ball right there, not a wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes.
Everybody holding their spot.
Yeah, nobody going anywhere. They're trying to save some runs for later in the week. That ball's low. Nowhere to put him, Brady. He hits it down the third baseline, foul. That makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Looking for that out number 3. There's a good pitch right there.
That was good.
Freezes him. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces aren't wild because bases are loaded. Burnett comes set, fires it. There's one that just stays high in the zone. Makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Burnett trying to get out of it. He fires. Good pitch there. Just fouled off. Spoiled. A good pitch by Burnett right there with a good swing. Count remains full with 2 outs. 3. 3, and there's a good pitch. He just gets a piece of that.
With or without cheese? Cheese, nacho. Rush, do you want anything?
3 balls, 2. There's a swing and a miss, and Burnett gets the last 2 to strike out, and he hustles off the field. And he might play an important part in this season before it's all said and done, Tim. The Panther down 18-0. Coming to bat on the home.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Case and Rollins at the dish, and he swings and misses. Lewis on the mound for a second inning relief. No balls, 1 strike. And that ball's high and outside. Panthers need runs. They need a boatload. Need about 4 to stay in this thing, to keep this game a-going. 2 balls, 1 strike. And these are the guys that can do it. Rollins, the number 2 hitter. Eli Golden on deck. There's a pitch that's just a touch outside that gets called a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He winds and deals. There's a curveball. Flew out into center field. The center fielder has a bead on it. He makes the catch, and there's 1 out for the Panthers. They're down to their last 2 outs.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 1, Eli Golden.
See if Eli can get a hold of one, and then Trace Harker. These guys have been hitting the ball good.
Number 1 on the field and number 1
in your heart. Yeah. Yeah, we
Hey, no.
It's a fouled off. We need Garrett to leave her notes for Ben. Can you hear Ben saying some of that stuff that Mrs. Ipock says? No, I can't.
2 different personalities.
2 different personalities. I agree. Good way to say it. And there's a swing and a miss on a good curveball. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss on another curveball. Catcher fires down to first base as he scoops it out of the dirt, and that's going to bring up Harker. Panthers are down to their last out.
No pressure on Harker here.
None. Now, I've got to say this to maybe jinx them. I mean, we're sitting here, and Rogersville pitchers have combined for a no-hitter. So, in fact, this is a perfect game for the Rogersville pitchers. No, I guess maybe they walked somebody.
Oh,
And that's a swing and a miss. No, so the Panthers were victorious. Middle school Panthers are up 3-0 in the second game. 1 ball, 1 strike on Harker. He looks at a ball outside. 2 strikes left for the Panthers. Let's see if they can't make the most of it. There's a swing and a miss. And Caden Meyer is the only thing between the Panthers and a perfect game, I think, as he was hit by a pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it for us as the Panthers go down to the Logan Rogersville Wildcats 18-0. And we'll be back with the Grove Family Restaurant postgame show on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country. Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports. We're here at the Grove Family Restaurant post-game show. Really, Tim, just, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, not much to, you know, Rogersville state champions in basketball, went to the Final Four in baseball, a baseball school. We've been playing them for 20 years, and I don't know if we've got a victory. So,
They got a history behind them.
oh, they definitely do, and a lot of players, and they take, you know, you've seen their new field and everything like that. And like I said, a young team with one senior last year goes to the Final Four. That ought to tell you something. You know, they had everybody back off of that team but one guy. And that guy was their main pitcher, but you know, it wasn't like he was their only pitcher. So, you know, a very good Logan Rogersville team. I saw they beat Willard. They've beat Nixa. They've beat Ozark. You know, they play a very hard schedule, and they battle. And, you know, when you can play with Willard, Willard's been in state champion.
Willard only got 2 losses, and there was 1 loss.
Yeah, Willard's got 2 losses on the year, and one's to Logan Rogersville.
And they're nationally ranked.
Kudos to Licking for beating them, but that was early in that first weekend of the season, and I just don't know. You know, this is a team that doesn't look like they're easily beat. It wasn't like we played a terrible game. It was
Couple small errors, but
yeah, a couple small errors, but most of it was hard hits, and
Dynamite pitching.
No, and and their starting pitcher threw strikes, didn't walk anybody. We took some good hacks, hit the ball right on the screws a couple times, and didn't have anything to show for it. Therefore, they hit the ball and dinked it over the first baseman's head and did this and did that, and it found a hole and a lot of CNI singles. But the Panthers are just going to have to rebound, put this one in their back pocket, and
you win or you learn.
Yep, you learn and just get just put this in your back pocket and say, man, we'll see you guys at districts, because that'd be the last time they play.
Yeah.
As Coach Richardson steps into the booth, and we'll talk to him for a couple minutes and get on out of here. Coach, one of those days at the ballpark.
Yeah, that team's really, really good. We knew going in it was going to be a tall task. They're the number one team in the state for a reason, and they showed it. They made plays, filled up the zone, put good at-bats all day. And, we talked to our guys after the game right now, just telling them, that's what we want to become. I think it's good to see that. Regardless of what the score ends up, and just know that's what we're shooting for. We want to beat those guys, and to get there, that's what we've got to work towards.
Yeah, and they just hit the ball. And just hit it. They just hit and hit and hit and hit and hit and hit. And it was good swings. There were some balls that were CNI. I understand that, and they kind of pelted nowhere man's land out in right field a couple times, but and Trent, I'll tell you this, Coach, when he graduates, I'm going to do a dance because he must be hitting 800 against us.
Yeah, they had 16 hits if the board's correct, and I think probably 13 were barrels. There were probably more than that weren't hit as hard, but it just seemed like everything they put in play was hit hard. And, as a defense, that puts pressure on you when the ball's being hit all over. You've got to be perfect pretty much to beat them, and that's a really tall task to ask.
Well, and I understand that. And it's one of those things. It's a midweek game.
Right.
You've got a conference game on Thursday. You had a conference game last night. A busy week. 4 games.
Sure.
You just went out and we're going to see them in districts, and that's just one of those things.
That's right. I think it's good for us to see that and know that we got to go to work and we got to get better, because to get through our district, at some point our season's going to be on the line facing those guys, and so we've got to do what we can and what we can control to close that gap and make it competitive and put the pressure on them a little bit. You take a game like that, and then if you see them again and can keep it close for 4 or 5 innings and make them start feeling the pressure, and one of those, we beat these guys by a lot the first time we saw them, then it can make it interesting. But we've just got to do what we can control, and we'll get there.
Well, and another pitcher with a good velo on his fastball. The second pitcher came in was a good move by their coach. He was a kind of a guy that kind of threw a lot of curveballs and wasn't overpowering by any means. But after you've seen that and then you go to that, you do the same thing.
Yeah, Eakin, I don't know where he rates in their arms, but, that's one of the better arms we've seen all season. I would compare him to what we saw in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said up here.
Yeah, and just continuing to see that where anything below that then looks pretty basic. That's kind of our mission for where we are on the schedule, and keep putting together at bats. I thought our guys, regardless of the scoreboard, did put together good at bats. We had some some hits they made, or swings where they made some really good
Really
plays
good
on it.
plays. Yeah, I agree with that. Totally.
Once again, that's a really good baseball team.
Yeah, it is. Really good. Coach, as I said, we got Thayer on Thursday, Conway here at home on Friday, if I'm right.
Correct.
So a 4-game week. So we'll be visiting a lot. Plus, Coach's Corner on Friday morning. We'll talk a lot of baseball.
That's right, we are. You're gonna enjoy that ride back down to Thayer on Thursday. So
yeah.
I'm glad I get to help you out with that, Brush.
Yeah, I know. Just to add miles to my car.
Are you driving or is Tim driving?
Well,
that's a question.
We drive separately.
Oh.
We got to get together sometime.
You may have to drive Tim. Help him out a little bit.
He doesn't want me to drive with him. That's how it is. There's a new truck stop going in at Thayer, and he's already eyed that.
Okay.
You know, he's going to see if it's as good as Bucky's.
Ooh,
So,
I'll have to find out about that.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Coach, thanks for your time, and we'll be there on Thursday.
All right, sounds good, bro.
All right,
Thank you.
man. That's Coach Richardson as the Panthers have a tough one today as they face the number 1 team in the state, Logan Rogersville, who went to the state last year and did quite well with only 1 senior. So everybody back, which they're a year older. So that's not good news for us in our district. But that's going to do it for us. Thanks to Tim. Thanks to Cousin Justin back at the studio. We're going to get on out of here. We'll be back Thursday with more Panther baseball on